video of the setup.
Should I do it this way?
Yeah.
You don't look happy at all.
Well, I thought you were gonna pass me the phone. So.
Smile.
Memories.
Memories. Big light. Water. This table's really gross. Light. Pizza crying because her ball went under the couch. Chair for the plant. A light back there, a light over there, a light over there.
And then things that are way too low that like no one would ever put that right there.
These are here. They're like, oh wait, I forgot. I can zoom out. Whoa! Yeah, they're like way too low. But we put in there. Plant, a bunch of crap that you can't see. And there we go. That's the tour.
Let me get the actual view.
Let's start recording.
Oh, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah. Got the camera with the monitor facing the other way so
we can actually see it.
And then just the whole setup. We're using we had to open up the closet so we can fit the C-stand. Put a backpack there so this light won't fall on us and kill us.
We still need to fill the sandbags.
Yeah. Akita's still trying to find her ball. All right, let's do this intro. Coconut fire. Hey guys.
What's up, peeps?
My name is Roberto.
My name is Marissa.
And together we are
the Dos Cocos Locos.
And today we are going to be talking about healthy competition versus unhealthy competition. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Boom.
Boom.
All right, Marissa, so what is unhealthy competition?
Unhealthy competition, you say? Well, let me back up a little bit. So in our last couple of videos ago, we talked about how we switched our motto from community over competition to community through competition. So now we are promoting competition and its necessity.
Advocate competitioners.
Sure.
Yes.
So now we're kind of pushing competition and pushing accountability and pushing people forward through that fashion. So now we're going to talk about competition and even what that means, because I think there's it gets a bad rap. Like, it has a bad connotation to it. And I think there's obviously healthy competition and there's unhealthy competition. So we're going to talk about that today. So unhealthy competition, well, I think honestly both of them comes down to your mindset. Honestly,
I knew you were gonna say that. That's
right? We can read each other's minds.
Spend too much time together.
We really do.
No, yeah, definitely 100%. It all boils down to your mindset and like what's in your heart, because whatever's in your heart, whatever's in your mind, that's gonna determine how you compete. Mm-hmm. So an unhealthy way of competing is looking at like a competitor, and obviously a competitor is someone like that's in the same field. So if you're doing photography and videography, and there's another person doing photography and videography, you're going to be competitors just by definition. You're looking at your competitor and you're basically saying, dang, one, that person is taking my jobs. So you're having that mentality already. Two, that person might be better than me and I am insecure and I'm afraid that they're going to continue to do better and there's no way for me to even get to their level, so I should just quit. And then three, it's like I need to find out a way to maybe make my prices...
To destroy them!
To make my prices go lower, so then that way I steal their customers and they come to me and then I'm able to run them out of business. So you're basically focusing all your attention and energy on them, and that's probably the overall definition of unhealthy competition. You're focusing all this negative energy, all this negative thoughts on your competition. So healthy competition would be the...
Well, I would also say for unhealthy competition, it becomes like almost an obsession. So you're focusing way too much on them being here and you being here and being like, I can never get there.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got there.
Yeah.
Moving into healthy competition. Healthy competition is actually being able to look at someone who is farther along in whatever process it is that you're looking at or trying to be. So like, we're photo and video peeps. So looking at other photo and video peeps who are way farther along. An example that we go to a lot is, and they're just freaking awesome, is Diamond View. Like, they are like it. So
they're like the cream of the crop for
like
Tampa.
The cream of the crop for Tampa. And like, they could be in a bigger city and still do really well. Like they're like awesome. They've also been doing it for a lot longer than we have.
Yeah.
And they have like a massive team and a bunch of interns. And so we look at them sometimes and I'm like, wow, how did they do this? Like, how do we get there? Like, what steps do we need to take in order to get there? So I think the difference between healthy versus unhealthy competition is being able to look at someone who's way farther ahead than you and either deciding, okay, I want to get there. So that's going to be my goal. And I'm going to just back it up and see how, like, what are the steps I need to take in order to get there versus just looking at that and being like, wow, I'm never going to get there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wallow in my pity. I feel defeated.
It's basically like a closed conversation that you have versus an open conversation.
With yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, it could be it could also be with them. So you could be talking to them and be like, oh my gosh, you're so awesome. How did you do this? I could never be as good as you. Or it could just be completely in your mind and you're just scrolling on Instagram all the time and you see their photos and their videos and you're like, oh my gosh, they're amazing. I'm never going to get there. So it could all be like literally in your head, these conversations. Or you can take a step back, look at what they're doing and deconstruct it, work backwards and be like, okay, they have a robot arm that takes really dope videos and holds their camera. I can do different things that we can't do. How do we get... First of all, how much is this robot? So, like, how do we get a robot? Like, what do we need to own this robot? How do we operate this robot? And so you just start working backwards and say, this robot is like $30,000, which it kind of is. So the smaller one. I've looked into it. So
very specific.
But basically, that's like you start looking at the whole picture and then go backwards. They're like, okay, this is a robot. They have the robot. It takes awesome video. How much does this robot cost? How did they get this robot? How many jobs do I need to do in order to get that robot? What jobs would I even use for that robot? Am I even doing the same caliber work that they're doing?
And honestly, I think I just came to a realization. So for the most part, Marissa has more of a growth mindset. I have more of a fixed mindset, and that's just changing the subject a little bit. But it kind of goes back with like healthy competition and unhealthy competition. And I think I'm realizing now, just as she was talking, like having unhealthy competition takes a lot less work than having healthy competition.
Oh, 100%.
Healthy competition, you're going to have to put in the time to do the research, the time to do the questions, the time to figure out the answers to your questions, and then actually go and doing the things that you find out. And then unhealthy competition, you're like, I can't do it, but
done.
Damn it. Yeah. And then you're done.
Then it's just done.
And you're like, wow. So I'm just saying this because I have that mentality sometimes too. So
wow, that was a good...
This is like very therapeutic.
Right.
So...
That's true. I never looked at it that way. Yeah. Like, it is way more
even when you're spitting out all those questions, I'm like, damn, it's going to be a lot of work. But like, that's crazy. So... Wow. So we just want to push healthy competition because we feel like it's going to lead to the most overall growth, not just in yourself, but in the community that you're part of. Mm-hmm. So,
So go do that. Healthy, not unhealthy. If you have any questions about that, drop them in the comments below. Like, we think, this is so important, and it's so important to like this new realization that we came to with like community through competition. So really understanding what it is that we're trying to say with that. Like, obviously communities first, but your community should be pushing you. It should be challenging you. Yeah. So go do that thing. And that's all we have to say about that.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. We really hope that you took some good nuggets from this conversation, and we hope that you apply it to apply it.
Yeah, go do that thing. Do it.
Like literally, because
let us know how it goes.
Yeah, we believe in you. We believe in you.
Yep.
All right, guys. Take it easy. Peace.
Bye.
Good job.